Hi, good morning, everyone. A whopping 70% of undocumented immigrants released into the United States never report back with immigration officials.
So in response, here's what's going on. The Department of Homeland Security wants to track illegals with GPS-enabled ankle bracelets. The question now, who is going to pay for it?
Well, joining us now to weigh in is the Director of Policy Studies at the Center for Immigration Studies, Jessica Vaughn. Good morning, Jessica. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
So who is going to pay for it? I imagine it's us, the taxpayer.
That's exactly right. You, me, and all the other taxpayers are going to foot the bill for this it's really a facade of an effort to keep track of the tens of thousands of illegal immigrants who arrived from Central America in the last year and a half or so. And it's expensive because it prolongs the deportation process for them. And it doesn't necessarily make it any more likely that they're going to show up for their hearings. And on top of it, taxpayers have to foot the bill for all the services, education, health care, and other welfare benefits that these families are going to be receiving while they're here waiting for their deportation hearing that they probably still are not going to necessarily show up for. So
Jessica,
we don't have a good track record.
Yeah, you said something very key in your opening statement there. You said facade. Do you see it as being a facade, something that really doesn't have enough teeth to sink into a plan that would help cut down on immigration, illegal immigration?
That's exactly right. I mean, the logical way to deal with these cases would have been to return them to their home countries as quickly as possible, because the vast majority of these folks who arrived illegally aren't going to qualify for a green card. So, but instead, the administration has released them, and nobody was really surprised when they didn't show up to be deported. Huh. So, this is just, putting an ankle bracelet on people. First of all, they've got to find all the tens of thousands of people that have disappeared into the woodwork already. In the past, this kind of a monitoring program has only worked in a very narrowly defined set of cases. It really doesn't work for the average person who's just coming here and wants to live here illegally.
Right. You say that you can cut it off and then there isn't a real penalty associated with it if you are found and then apprehended because of it. ICE has released numbers on this. It's about $3.50 per day per immigrant with this. Where do you think that money should be going instead? Border security?
Absolutely. I mean, the plan that existed before this administration was to actually return people quickly to their home country when they arrive illegally, and that provides a deterrent so that people don't keep trying. When we release people into the country and let them live here and work here as if they have some kind of legal status, that just inspires more and more illegal immigration. So the policy has been a complete disaster and needs to be reversed with some enforcement of the laws that we have. It makes no sense to just release people. It's a giant catch and release program rather than providing a deterrent to illegal immigration, because while many people are sympathetic to the conditions in these countries, we can't solve those problems by letting everyone come here and live here illegally. And it's not fair to all the people who do this through the legal process.
Jessica Vaughn, we thank you. Obviously, a lot's going to be changing, or we think it might be changing, as Congress comes back, the new session of Congress. We've seen a shift in the balance of power, so we know that they will be taking up this issue. We'll see what happens, because for so many years, going back even to the Bush administration and the Obama administration, no one got the job done properly. So we'll have to see what's going to happen in this coming year.
Jessica, thanks so much.